up, guys? It is back after nearly 5 months. Wait, no. After nearly 4 months, it is back. Detective Conan, chapter 1009 at Black Bunny's Club. Right? That's what this chapter is called. Chapter 1008. Wow. Boy, did we get one hell of a revelation. We found out who the boss of the BO is. That is fucking huge. What's going to happen this week's chapter? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's get into this chapter. I've been looking forward to this chapter since the end of last week's chapter. Hopefully we build on what happened a couple of months ago. I can't wait. Let's go. The start of an exciting new series. So I'm going to say, go right off the back here. We're not going to be building off what happened in the last chapter. Let's just get going. You have messed up, Akai Suichi. Those words. One could say the same about you. Amuro and Akai have finally revealed himself. Now stand face to face. Bourbon. Alright, so it looks like we've got them. So Amuro and Akai have finally revealed himself. Now stand face to face. So they got guns to each other's head. As we know, Akai killed Bourbon's partner. Obviously, Akai is the FBI. Amuro or Bourbon is part of our home security. He's like a security type thing. Okay. Alright, so now 9 hours earlier. Alright, so it looks like that's where this is all heading. Yeah? So you were just leaving? Really? Just when I finally brought you some sandwiches. Sorry for troubling you. Well, we can eat them for dinner, so just leave them here. But they were leftovers anyway. You've seen through my ruse. Were you contacted about a case? Yeah, I received a threatening letter. Some rich guy kicking up a fuss. Okay? So I decided to bring these two along to have dinner. In question said, rich guy about the case. So it's a case after all. Speaking of cases, okay. Ran-san, I heard that your school trip was tainted by a number of crimes that were committed during your stay. Good thing that, thanks to your classmate Kurosunichi-kun, everything ended well. So, what do you do afterwards? Sorry, Sensei. Sorry. Sensei asked us not to talk about Shinichi with anyone. So he did come to investigate me, as I thought. I heard from Sonoko-san that you frequently go to his house to clean up. Well, sometimes. Hey, Amuro Ni-chan, why don't you come with us to listen in on the case? Your uncle Kogoro's apprentice after all, right? Me too. Yeah, you can come too. I'll consider these sandwiches payment for your detective training. I see. Well, my shift's over for today anyway. So, I suppose, if you insist. Alright, so it looks like Amuro's coming in. So we've got Bourbon coming in. I like it this. Let's go. Shoot. I forgot my phone. Where? Probably next to the plate of sandwiches that I bought. When did you even take out your phone? While I was carrying the sandwiches. I got a call from an acquaintance of mine, so... Well, I'll go grab it for you. Thank you. So it's like Ran's going in. So it looks like Bourbon's kind of watching her. We got Conan there. Translation. Ryote equals traditional Japanese restaurant. Okay. Well, where are we going? A place called the Black Bunny's Restaurant. So, probably some fancy Ryote. Alright, so Ryote is a traditional Japanese restaurant. Okay. Hey! This isn't a Japanese restaurant. This is a Bunny Belt Club. Alright, so we've got all the girls dressed up as bunnies. Just as the name suggests. It's full of cute black bunnies. So Morty's like, hee. Jeez, if I'd known that it'd be this kind of place, I wouldn't have brought Conan-kun. I'm fine. This place has tamagoyari and curry. Looks tasty. So Conan's not really even giving a shit. Oh, the famous Detective Mori Kogoro. Nice to meet you. I'm your client. Moruka Gunzo. Moruka Gunzo, wealthy person, 50 years old. So, what about the threatening letter of yours? I brought it with me, of course. Fukamachi-kun, bring the letter. Yes, master. This is the threatening letter the master received a few days ago. So we got Fukamachi Atsufumi. Muruga's butler is 72 years old. Using cut out letters in a threat these days, huh? If you value your life, don't come near the Black Bunny's club. Okay. So that's what it says. Yeah, we're right here. Yeah, I see. I thought that the scoundrel threatening my life might be in this club. So I'd like you, Mr. Detective, to find out who it is. That's why I called you. Possible. Alright. So I got more like, meh. You got someone impossible. Then why don't you have your bodyguards with you now? Why, it's obvious. If I brought those muscular guys with stern faces in here, that would ruin the vibe. Right? Right. So I'm always like, staring at the girl. Moroka-san, welcome. You're back. Oh, Yuri-chan. I'm here for a special occasion. Ah, did you bring your daughter? And a little boy too. So we got Asakura Yuri, a worker. She's 25 years old. Okay. How cute. No, those children are gross. Yeah. Sorry, my hand slipped. Mori-san, this is not that kind of establishment. So you're going to touch a bunny's butt in front of your daughter? Huh? You trying to get reported for sexual harassment? I'm not going to do it again. Gee, so we got Ran's like, jeez. Come on, you can order anything you want. So then I can order food. I skipped lunch, so I'm kind of starving. Yes, of course. In that case, I'll get a fruit platter, tamagoyaki, and fried onigiri, and ha ha ha. So they're laughing. So it's fine when it's you, huh? Well, he's touching her shoulder. You touched her ass. Right, my treat tonight. The bunny girls can get any drinks they want. Like, huh? Fukamachi-kun, put formalities aside, sit down and have a drink with me. Ah, yes. So he sits down. But in a place like this, I don't know where to avert my eyes. Aren't you just wiping your glasses to see everything better? Oh, this tamagoyaki looks delicious. Fukamachi-kun, right next to you. Could you please pass me the sauce? Jeez. Oh well. So the butler's like looking around everywhere. Okay. So we got a crack. Glasses? Are they yours? Yes. They were supposed to be on the table. I have a spare pair of glasses in the car. I'll go get those. Wait here. It'd be dangerous to walk around without glasses. I'll grab them. I'm sorry. They're inside the glove box of the passenger. Well, I'll keep you company. Excuse me. Let me through, please. Says woman. Thanks for the treat, Yuri-chan. I'm not the one treating, but you were the reason all those drinks were paid for by Moruka-san. I bet you're taking the top seat in sales. No way. So we got another one there. She's like, Murakami-sana, worker, 28 years old. Like, No way. An earthquake? Apologies. Sound effects is an alarm. I tried to check my mail, and it suddenly started ringing. Give it to me. Beep. So kind of dealing with it. Phew. Better be careful. This type of smartphone has a function which if you press the switch and the volume plus the button at the same time will ring an alarm. I was scared. I'm glad that wasn't an earthquake. I'm truly sorry. Alright, so we've got the girls there, and he can't say squat. So, wait a second. So he was trying to... So all of these bunny on air sons have phones on their back. Yeah, because our customers call us a lot to inquire whether we're full or not. And sometimes we call our clients and tell them to come visit our club. Yeah, my bad. So we've got that girl, she kind of spilt the wine into her. There should be spare cups in the changing room. Why don't you take those? Yes. Okay. So she's like, So she's going to go change. she's doing something. A Daichi-san. Sorry, we're full. Maybe in an hour or so. Ah, a fruit platter. It looks tasty. You should get the first bite, given that you're the one who ordered it. So she's taking the first bite. She's eating, seeming like an apple or something. Delicious. Let's see. I'll try it too. My glass is this one. Alright. So, what do you think? Any suspicious yet? Anyone suspicious? No, not really. What do you think, Amuro-kun? Not the slightest trace of a murderous aura. Alright, so what's going on with her? What? Alright, so she's clapped. Bunny One-san, next issue. The investigation begins. Alright, so something's gone down. She's been poisoned, assumingly. She's out. So we don't know if she's dead. I'm assuming she is. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so let's just jump straight into the review. Alright guys, so chapter 1009 of Detective Conan. Detective Conan, it's back! And honestly, it was pretty much setting up the case, this week's chapter. Next week's going to be the investigation. So basically what happens is, Morty, he's been hired, but probably before I get into that, the most interesting thing is the very beginning of the chapter, where we have Akai and Bourbon holding guns to each other's head. So we go, and then he goes, Amuro and Akai, who has finally revealed himself, now stands face to face. Right, so they're standing face to face, Akai and Amuro. So for those of you who don't know, Akai originally was in the BO as an informant. He's an FBI agent and he killed Bourbon's partner. As we know, Bourbon is also kind of like a cop, a security type thing. And basically they're kind of informants as well, trying to bring down the BO. But Bourbon being quite high up, seeing he has a code name, Bourbon, he's been after Akai for years because Akai killed his partner. So that was probably the biggest and most interesting part of this chapter for me, because that's seemingly where this case is ending. Because then on the very next page, we've got 9 hours earlier, we got Morty, Ran, and Conan heading into the cafe where Bourbon works, and he's like, oh, I just made these sandwiches, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, well, we actually got a case, we're going to go check that out. And then Conan goes, oh, how about you come with us? And Bourbon's like, okay, I'll come with. They end up going. Ran ends up having to go grab his phone. So Bourbon's obviously watching. Yada, yada, yada. Then we end up going to this Black Bunnies Club. And it's basically a bunny girl club where all the waitresses are dressed up in bunny outfits. Right? And, you know, Ran's obviously really infuriated. Like, oh, this is a bunny girl club. Shouldn't have brought Conan here. You know, he's like, it's all good. It's fine. I'm fine. It's all good. It's all good. I don't care. Right? Then we meet the client. The client is Moruka Gunzo. He's just a wealthy person, 50 years old. And basically, the threatening letter says, if you value your life, don't come near the Black Bunnies Club. Right? So that's basically the threatening letter. It's been cut out of a magazine. Morty's like, this is weird, the fact that someone's doing that. And we also have Fukamachi Atsufumi, who is Moruka's butler. He's 72 years old. So, and then we got, dude, but we're right. Morty's correct. She's like, we're right here. Why the hell would you come here? Right? And he's like, well, then I was like, oh, why didn't you bring your bodyguards? He goes, simple. It would ruin the vibe. Right? And he's like, the general vibe of, and these big, muscly, stern guys there, it can be quite intimidating for all the girls. So basically what he goes, look, and then we meet a Sakura Yuri, one of the workers there. She's 25 years old. And eventually Moruka basically says pretty much everyone who, basically everything for the bunny girls is on me, drinks-wise, right? And she orders some food, yada, yada, yada. We do have Morty kind of touch her ass, and she goes, ah! what the hell? And he's like, dude, it's not that kind of. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, my hand slipped. And then we see him like a couple of pounds later, got his arm around her. He's like, well, Morty, you grabbed her ass, without her knowing. She's obviously laughing and having fun there, so he can put her arm around her because she's just having fun and she knows him, right? So basically everything's just plodding along. Eventually, he said, Moruka says to him, look, sit down, relax, put your formalities aside, just have a drink with me. Let's just have a good night, right? So that the food starts coming out, they start to eat and everything, and then we start finding out that Yuki might have taken the top spot in the sales because Moruka-san buying drinks for, because of all the drinks that were bought. We also see that Moruka's glasses, his butler's glasses get stepped on by Moruka by accident, and they get crushed. He goes, I'll go get the butler. He goes, no, don't worry. You sit down, you relax. I'll grab them. He said, oh, I'm really sorry. They're inside the box of the passenger seat. So as Moruka heads out, thanks for the treat, Yuri-chan. See them. We see another lady here, Murakami-sana. She's a 28-year-old. She's not too happy about this. I believe she's probably the top sales girl until this happens, right? Then we see it's like, no, quick, apologies, no. And we find out that it's the butler's mobile. He's trying to stop it and then kind of grabs it and turns the alarm off. And then we get back to, well, this type of smartphone has a function which, if you press the switch and the volume plus button at the same time, will ring an alarm, which is what he did, which is kind of weird. That's the only weird thing. Like, if he can't see, then how can he push those two little buttons? That's what I'm curious about. Right. So anyway, then we got down the 28-year-old Muramaka spilling a bit of wine on Yuki, and basically, oh, you need to go. The spare cuffs and everything out the back, just go grab those. She's like, okay. So she ends up going off to change her cuffs, which are like kind of little glove thingies. Eventually the fruit platter comes out and we see that all the girls have phones tucked into their backs. He's like, oh, basically it allows them to contact clients or other people to contact them. And he's like, oh, no, sorry, we're full, maybe in an hour or so. So basically keeping the club full and going like that. And they're not too overworked. Obviously, eventually, we get a panel where we got Ran, Conan, Muramuka, the butler, Yuki, Mori, another bunny girl, Bourbon, and another bunny girl. It's a lot of food. They're eating. Right, seemingly she's like, oh, which one was my glass? She takes the glass, she takes the drink, and then she's like, ugh! And then she kind of carks it. And that's the end of this week's chapter. Pretty much setting everything up, getting to the place where everything's going to go down, and then having, supposedly, a murder. Alright, so next week we're going to get into the investigation where we'll get all the clues and start to try to figure out who's behind this. I feel like there might be maybe a clue here and there. So obviously our main suspects right off the back is Muramaka, the other bunny girl. She's right off the back. She's our first suspect. Quite possibly the butler could be another suspect. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to go down. Who is actually behind all of this? So overall, guys, the art was good. We got a little bit of progression, just setting up the case, setting up the crime, having the crime happen. Next week we're going to have the investigation of how all the clues and everything and try to figure out what's going down. So, overall, guys, for this chapter, this was a nice chapter to come back to. Obviously, the highlight of this chapter is the thing between Bourbon and Akai. That is the highlight of this chapter because that's where this chapter is going to be heading. How does that come to fruition? What's going to happen? I'm really curious about how that's going to all end and why Akai reveals himself to Bourbon. That's what I'm really curious about. But anyway, guys, overall for this chapter, I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. Good chapter, enjoyable chapter. But I'm really looking forward to the whole Bourbon Akai thing. That's what's really got me tantalizing, kind of like, what's coming? So that's what's got me really excited. Anyway, guys, that is all for me. Let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. Of course, smash that thumbs up if you're happy Detective Conan is back. Oh, I'm so happy. You have no idea, guys. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers. That's our next goal. And when we hit 50, we'll try to get to 60. It's going to keep going up by 10 till we catch PewDiePie. And as always, guys, I'm 301. You guys are awesome. Dingle that bell. It will dangle every time I upload. And as always, I'll catch you guys with another live reaction and review. Peace! Run away!